coming up on the phone? We up on the shit supposed to be coming up on the phone, man. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to let me know. We are live, but I got these three. I don't know what you want to call it.
Be careful.
No,
careful.
Geniuses. I got these three geniuses
That's
on here.
Good,
there we are.
I got these three.
There we are.
Smart ass, intelligent geniuses on here. We're gonna come back and we're gonna have a live debate.
Well, at least you got something right today.
We on it. Okay.
How gonna do that on live, my nigga? Come on in. Is we live right now? Yeah, let's do the intro. We doing the intro. Okay, let me turn around. Let me do this. Hey, what's up? You reached the Blaq Rosebudd show. I'm on here with three smart, intelligent black men. Psych. I didn't mean that. Cut. No, we're gonna keep on going. But we're gonna be right back. We're gonna talk to these geniuses. These three experts on debating and politics and all that shit when we come back. We're gonna come right back.
We will
Google it.
America.
So Camilla Harris is
That
back
was a dumbass question.
The hottest economy. Our country is in serious trouble.
It is. If you vote for Joe Biden, we're gonna be in some serious fucking trouble.
We will make America great again.
We right back. We right back. I know hopefully y'all just got through watching this Donald Trump debate. I said debate. I hope y'all just got through watching that Donald Trump Republican National Convention. We was spitting facts. We had all
bullshit.
Come on, brother. We're going to get to that in a minute. Right? No matter what you say, right, the Democratic convention compared to the Republican convention was two different kind of conventions, right?
You're right. You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
You got to let me talk, bro. We'll get to you in a minute.
All right.
The Democratic convention, right, was mostly politicians talking about Donald Trump. They didn't talk about their policies.
Okay.
They didn't talk about nothing they was going to do. They didn't talk about nothing they going to change, right? All that they talked about was hate Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Mm-hmm. Now, the Republican convention, you had
what y'all talking about?
A variety of things. Yeah, we've talked about.
Y'all talked about. We love him. We love him.
What's the variety? What's the variety? His whole family up there.
Wait,
wait.
For you to talk that bullshit.
Wait, dog. Have anybody ever been on the show before? We supposed to be. It's an intro, and then you know what I'm saying. Have anybody ever been on the show?
Yeah. Oh, come on. Say. Go ahead.
I gotta set up the show.
Set your show up.
I can't set up the show if y'all keep on interrupting. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Now, the Republican convention, you know what I'm saying, you had a variety of people. You had a lot of black people. You had a lot of former Democrats. You know what I'm saying? You had a lot of policies. You had a lot of workers. You had a lot of events. You had somebody getting their citizenship. You had a man got pardoned. You know what I'm saying? You had farmers talking about how Donald Trump helped him. You had a lot of people. You had Alice Marie Johnson talk about how she got pardoned out of the federal penitentiary and things like that. So you had a mixture and you had a variety of things in the Republican Party, right? They didn't concentrate on Donald Trump. They didn't concentrate on Joe Biden. Everything was on Joe Biden. They concentrate on policies, they concentrate on the future, and they concentrate on law and order and things like that. We had a lot of emotional speeches, a lot of good speeches, and things like that. So what I want to do is, we're going to hold the questions, right? I have these brothers on here, you know what I'm saying, they have an opinion about Donald Trump, they have an opinion about me, they have an opinion about Trump supporters, right? And what we do is we respect everybody's opinion, you know. So no matter how wrong or how right we might think their opinion is, they have a right to have that opinion, you know what I'm saying? So, we got to respect their right, you know, and hopefully they're going to respect ours, you know, but it's all about respect and having a conversation to be able to get an understanding, you know? So we're going to have a dialogue, you know what I'm saying, going to get a little loud, we're going to have a little belligerent words, you know what I'm saying, we're going to have some motherfuckers and some stupid you know what I'm saying, they're going to disrespect Donald Trump because that's what they do, but they got the freedom of speech. They can do what the fuck they want to. I'm not mad at them. You know what I'm saying? They don't like Donald Trump. That's their prerogative. But we finna get to the bottom of this right now. You know what I'm saying? So first of all, right, I need y'all to ask me some questions. I know y'all want to ask me some questions about why am I a Trump supporter and things like that. So if anything y'all want to ask me about my supporters, about me, about Donald Trump, about facts, about anything.
What?
Huh? Okay, introduce yourself. My bad, I forgot to introduce these niggas. We're going to go from the left to the right. You can introduce yourself. Introduce yourself and let them know, you know what I'm saying, what your channel, your social media, your name, and all that.
From his left would be me. My name is Brother Tahuti. I co-host a show called Don't Talk Politics on this platform, WeAreLa. If you haven't clicked, please click subscribe. I'm a Pan-Africanist, black nationalist, black man. I don't know how else to describe myself as to other than on point on our issues and our direction as a people. And we're going to get into this.
We're going to get into it next.
What's up, everybody? This is Frank Oliver, man. You all already know, leader, community organizer, pop critic, and all of those good things. We're just here to, my biggest thing is to try to help my brother over here get some sense. That's all we're trying to do. We're trying to save a brother so he don't fall into destruction. My whole plan is to let you know that I feel it from the get-go. Donald Trump is a white supremacist. He raised white. I mean, he's the leader of the white supremacist and white nationalist group, and all the coons and the black cats who roll with him. I feel for you too. And so we're trying to save this brother before he loses his life. And that's all I got to say about it, man.
Okay, next.
I'm D-Rod Spencer. I'm highly evolved. I am here to break this motherfucker down right now. I am here to expose who he really is and what he is really about. But first of all, I just want to take a moment right now and let's say Jacob Blaq. Let's just have a moment of silence because he was killed by a Trump supporter.
That's right.
He was murdered by a Trump supporter. So at the very least, this ignorant son of a bitch over here could at least take a moment and honor Jacob Blaq and George Floyd. And he's so eager to get right in to have it. He's so eager to get right into. He's so eager.
Is you gonna talk or we gonna have the 10 seconds?
Is that how we gonna do?
No, I'm just saying.
Is that how we gonna do?
You said we gonna have 10
seconds. Is that how we gonna do?
We don't have that much time, brother. You gonna talk or you gonna?
He said we got an hour, motherfucker. Now you want to cut me off?
No,
fuck you.
We're supposed to be talking, brother. We don't have 10 seconds. You know what I'm saying? For time for the anger, bro. We supposed to be dialoguing like grown men.
But still, I wanted to show respect for George Floyd and Jacob Blaq. You don't even give a fuck about them.
I don't.
Yes.
I don't. Now what? I don't.
Okay. Hey, can I say this though? I don't. At first, I used to. When I first saw you, I just thought you. When I first saw you, I didn't think that you really. I didn't like you on this show.
Do the 10 seconds. Do the 10 seconds. I want to get into my shit. Give him the 10 seconds. Give him the 10 seconds.
So you just
let's do the 10 seconds.
All right.
Okay. Now, I want you to bring up a picture.
This dude is so disrespectful.
No. Well, we're going to talk. I want you to bring up a picture.
He's disrespectful.
Since y'all doing, since y'all doing George Floyd, right, I want to give a 10-second shout out to somebody, too. Since y'all doing George Floyd.
Go ahead. Give 10 seconds.
Go ahead.
Okay. I want to see. Who you going to get 10 seconds
I want to give a shout out to the
a shout out. We did a moment of silence. You want to do a shout out? Go ahead.
He's ignorant. That's why.
Well, I want
to. He's ignorant, motherfucker.
Listen.
All right.
Well, I want to give a 10-second. I want to give a 10-second memory or whatever you want to call it to a little girl that was shot by a Black Lives Matter protester. Can you put that picture up, please? Since we want to give a shout out to George Floyd and we're going to give a shout out to Blake Jacob or Jacob Blaq. Let's give a shout out to a little girl got killed by a Black Lives member. Let's do that.
Well, then give a shout out to the motherfucking.
We're gonna talk after that.
That shot the people up at the protest with the AKA.
Let's get a 10 seconds. We'll get that.
Can you respect the little girl? Can you respect the little girl? Okay.
So then, can we talk about guns then?
Okay. You can talk about anything.
What's the first topic?
I want you to can we say since we both agree that innocent lives are dying. Then let's talk about these guns because we wouldn't be talking about people getting killed by guns
or a slingshot if there wasn't so many guns. So what's your position?
So let's talk. Thousands of years people had swords.
That's right.
So why let's talk about guns. Do you believe as you black coming from black community, are you okay with the guns? These guns laws?
Guns is in the Constitution. It's a Second Amendment right.
That's not what he asked.
Being 3/5 of a man is in the Constitution.
That's right. We're not even human beings.
No, this is what I'm saying. I have a right to agree with the Constitution. So if you
you agree with 3/5 of a man as a black man.
I agree.
You only 3/5.
What was that in the Constitution?
That's in the Constitution.
No.
Google it. No.
Google it.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. We're gonna
When
let you
we-
talk, baby. Come on.
When we was 3/4 of a man, that was part of getting our freedom. Who put in the law that made us 3/4 of a person?
3/5 of the man.
Who was that? Was that a Democrat or was that a Republican?
The founding fathers.
Was that a Democrat or a Republican?
There
the
was no
founding
Republicans
fathers.
then. There was no
It was- what you
Democrats
mean?
then.
What you mean?
There was
Founding
neither
fathers.
one then. That's what we're trying to tell you. In
It's
history,
founding fathers.
There was no Democrat or Republican.
It said
at
the
that
founding
time.
fathers.
It was Republicans in
Not when
Talking
that
about
was
the
founded.
you talking about
Constitution.
the
He said the Constitution.
I am talking about the when the
There was
Constitution
no-
was funded, brother.
There was not
the-
Democrats
when-
or
wait, wait, wait,
Republicans.
When was-
We talking about
did the
different
Republican
parties.
Party come into existence?
Google it. Google it.
The Black Republican Party of Texas came into play in 1871, brother.
Okay, so when was the Constitution? That's my point. You making my point.
When was the Constitution?
17 what? 17 what? I'm trying to help.
The Constitution, what? Google it.
That's gonna be his
Google it.
answer.
The Constitution was ratified in
Playing my game,
1780.
man.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna go play.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right.
Hold on.
Let's go.
No,
Bring your caller,
we gotta
bro.
hold it. We gotta hold the caller because tell the callers to hold on to.
We got to get some history. Go on and
end the show.
Google. Let him
Go
Google
end the
this.
show.
Let him
Go on.
Google the Constitution. 17 what?
Huh?
17 what? What's that?
1781, nigga.
Thank you very much. That's all I wanted to establish.
No, I'm keeping behind it.
No parties
No.
was in existence. There you
No,
go.
no.
Now go ahead.
The Constitution was. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking about the amendments. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm telling you.
I made a mistake.
That's
you
what
feel
I'm
me?
telling you.
And that's my bad. I'm willing to make.
And they
admit to my
got
my
amended.
mistakes.
Why? Why were they amended?
I'm willing to admit to my mistakes.
Why were they amended?
What you mean? Why was what
Why
amended?
did we have amendments? Because obviously the contract, this Constitution is a working document in which we need to keep on perfecting this united yet to be United States
So
of
how many
America.
civil rights laws was passed?
How many what?
How many civil rights laws was passed?
You mean acts or?
How many civil rights acts was passed?
There were 2.
No, there wasn't.
How many?
8.
8 civil rights
8
acts.
civil rights acts, baby.
Okay.
Google it.
8 civil rights acts?
8 civil rights acts.
Which ones are they?
Google it. I don't have to tell you.
Why? I wanna see.
Google it. The 18. Google it. I don't have to tell you. Google it. It's 8. I'm doing a special on it.
Acts.
Acts.
Okay. All right.
They had a civil rights act recently. You know what I'm saying? With what you call that shit when black people get rights over white people? What you call that shit? What you call that stuff?
Affirmative action.
Affirmative action. That was a civil
That's
rights
not an
act.
act though. No. You
Google
Google
it.
it. You Google
Hold on,
it.
wait. We finna Google it right
Yeah,
now.
you
We
go
finna
on and
Google
Google it. That's not an
We
act.
finna
But
Google
anyway,
it right now. We finna Google
let's
it
go.
right now. We finna Google it right now.
Next.
All the civil rights acts.
I got you. Let's read them. Let's read them.
Read them. How many of them
Read
is
them.
it?
Hold
How many
on,
of them is
hold on. Let's read them.
Read 'em.
Civil Rights Act of 1866.
That's the first.
Let's deal with that one. That had to deal with
71 next.
that had to deal with black. That had to still deal with black people.
That's it.
Civil Rights Act of 1871
There it
had to
is.
deal with black people. Civil Rights Act of 1875 had to deal with
All
again.
in
Here we go.
Reconstruction.
Black Civil Rights Act of 1957 had to deal with establishing the Civil Rights Commission about black people. Civil Rights Act of 1960 had to deal with inspection on local voter registration, dealing with black people. Civil
There we
Rights
go.
Act of 1964
Wow.
had to deal with black people. Civil Rights Act of 1968 had to deal with discrimination and sale and rental and financing of
Okay,
housing.
wait.
Civil Rights Act of 1990
Bro,
had to make sure to deal with civil rights cases that was vetoed by George H.W.
Hey,
Bush.
hey, hey.
Civil Rights Act of
Hey,
1991, I'm almost done,
I just told
had to
you
deal with black people. The question that you telling me is, why does America, when I'm a
Need that.
citizen, need 8 acts to deal with me as a
The
black
same
citizen?
issue.
Black Lives
It's
Matter.
the same issue. That's our point. It's
Let's
the
talk,
same
boy.
issue.
Okay, now, right? The Constitution, as you know, the Constitution wasn't made for us, right? It wasn't made for us, right? They put amendments in it to better the livelihood of man, right?
Constitution's made for citizens.
So we were not a man.
We wasn't citizens then.
But wait. We're not a man.
We wasn't.
You-
Look what I'm telling you.
I'm
It was
made for
civil
white
rights-
men?
The civil rights was made to better the better improvement of all men, not just
Except
white
us.
men.
You just said it wasn't made for us.
The law said it was made. I didn't ever say
All
it was
the
made for
civil
us.
rights
You
fought.
didn't say there was 2 civil
Black
rights, but I just told you
black
8.
people fought
You didn't even
for
know about the other 6 civil rights.
No,
black
it's not
people
we didn't
fought
know.
for civil rights. Black
Come on.
people fought for civil rights. If you put it in context,
Voting rights.
because
Okay,
black people
let's get off of it.
was
Let's
not
get-
given. Okay,
Hey,
let's
this
move
is
wherever
upset.
you
This
want to
is
go.
upset. This
I'm
is
gonna
upset.
go wherever you want to go.
Okay,
come up
now,
to the
okay.
president.
Let me ask you a question. What have Donald Trump lied about?
Oh shit!
No. What have Donald Trump lied about?
He lied about having sex with that
No, I'm talking about politics.
prostitute.
I'm talking about politics.
But he lied about having sex with that prostitute.
The problem is right now, this shit's way bigger than politics. You want to sit here and talk about politics, and this motherfucker's personally fucking up the world.
Okay, name how he's fucking up the world.
Name how the fuck is he fucking up the
How?
world? Do you watch TV, motherfucker?
No. How is he fucking up the world? Don't give me your perspective on how he fucking up the world. Don't give me nobody else's or how is he fucking up the world?
First of all, he fucked up with this virus shit.
He fucked up with the virus?
Yes, he
How
did.
did he fuck?
He fucked it up.
How did he do that?
Because he didn't take action. He didn't believe shit.
What you mean he didn't believe shit?
No, he didn't
He
believe
banned
shit.
China the second day.
The second day of what?
He activated the
The second
CARES
day of
Act. He
what?
activated the CARES Act. He built
Bro,
hospitals. What are you talking about?
bro. First of all,
Huh?
he banned China when he already knew it had already got to Europe.
No, it.
Yes.
Wait, come on, let's talk about
That's
it.
fact.
He
No,
banned. He
it
banned.
doesn't
Wait.
matter.
He
He done
banned.
his job.
He banned China,
He can-
and we still
Dog,
had.
it
And
doesn't
we still
matter.
had
He done
400.
his job, dog.
No. Hold
What
on.
do you mean?
No, hold on.
He banned
hold
it with
on.
only one
He
case.
knew that it had spread it to Europe,
so-
and he still had not yet banned Europe. Come on, bro.
Dog, even if
He didn't care
he
about
didn't-
us
he
as
didn't stop
citizens.
you- he didn't
He
stop-
didn't
listen
stop
to
a
what he said.
spread. He didn't stop a spread that came over here. We are an isolated
Europe.
nation.
That's right.
And yet he did not operate and act because he believed it was a hoax.
That's right. That's
so
what he
when
said.
At the end of the day, I don't care. I'm not. You want to sit here and argue about him being a liar? I want to talk about failed leadership.
That's
This
it.
is a failed leadership.
That's all it is.
160,000 people dead.
Okay, Frank, let me talk, right? Was it a failed leadership when he killed the terrorists? Was it failed leadership when it was
What
the Lord?
terrorists?
Wait. He killed Soleimani and he killed al-Baghdadi. Was it what happened when he killed when he ended the caliphate? What about
He
black?
didn't end the caliphate.
What do you- how he didn't
The
destroy it?
caliphate is still going on.
No, it's not.
That's the problem that
He
you don't
ended it.
get.
What are you talking about?
The caliphate can't
It's not-
even.
You know what the
Y'all
caliphate
are
is?
so crazy.
Do you know what the caliphate is?
Yes, bro.
What is
You
the
can't
caliphate?
end. You can't end the caliphate.
You can.
There is a belief system. These people are.
The caliphate is only the head of the Taliban.
No. Listen.
One-
The bottom line
Listen.
is-
He giving
It's
birth.
the leadership.
Man,
They
come
only
on.
come back up, bro.
He's
What are you
giving
talking
birth.
about?
He's giving birth to
He's
a
crazy.
thousand more.
To the
A thousand more, man.
Dog, he
Come on.
got peace in the Middle East. How
Okay.
the fuck is he giving
What
birth
peace?
to
What peace?
He just
What
signed a
peace?
peace
We got a
treaty
bounty.
deal.
We got a
He
bounty
just signed a
on.
peace treaty deal, man. What you talking about in the Middle East? What the
There's-
fuck are you talking about?
there's no
That's how I
peace.
knew you motherfuckers don't do your
There's
research.
a what
What
peace?
peace?
A peace.
Who's having
We
peace?
asking you, what piece? What piece are you
What
speaking
piece are you
of?
talking about?
Google it.
No, I don't.
Google it. No.
They're still fighting going on.
Frank, no matter what policy I say, y'all gonna say he didn't do it anyway. So why don't you
No,
Google the shit?
no.
Why don't you Google the shit and see what peace
This is
treaty
what I'm
Donald Trump
saying.
done?
You can write whatever you want. I'm telling you that the man cannot do hard work. I'm
Wait,
telling
wait.
you that you said y'all told
You the
me,
one- you the one-
sold
look,
to me. Wait, brother. You sold to me that he makes deals.
He do make deals.
What deals has he made?
He decided
He hasn't went. Right now, 30 million people are unemployed.
Okay, can I-
right now, no, hold on, bro. Right
That's
now,
the
we are in
coronavirus.
the biggest.
Hold on,
You're right, but he won't even
wait,
sit down.
Frank,
Excuse me,
Frank,
no. Let me
no.
finish my point.
'Cause you talking
You want me to
bullshit.
let you
No,
finish
no,
your
no,
point?
I'm finna finish
So you
Wait,
okay?
wait,
I see
wait.
how this
No,
show go.
it's not.
I see how this show
You
go.
trying to take over the show? You not gonna take
I'm
over
not.
my show, bro.
I just asked
You're not
one
gonna
thing.
take over my show.
You gonna calm yourself down, though, bro? You gonna calm yourself down,
You're
though?
not gonna take over the show, bro.
Okay,
Go ahead.
You gonna calm
finish.
yourself down,
I'm
or
saying
no?
you're not gonna take over my
Finish,
show.
Oh, okay.
finish,
I'm gonna let you
finish.
know. Go ahead, finish your point.
Finish your point.
Still not gonna take over my show.
Finish your
I'm not-
point.
wait,
Say your
wait.
point, son. Say your point, son.
Well, first of all, right? When I say whatever I say, you know what I'm saying? If I say a policy, you just gonna say, oh, he didn't do it anyway. Like when we was talking the other day, when I say he donated money to HBCUs, oh, he done out of this, he done out of that. No matter what I say about Donald Trump, you gonna have a negative fit.
That's not true. Bro, I asked, what I said was, right now, we as domestic kitchen table issues, we're talking about people's livelihood, and Donald Trump is absent out of the room of negotiation. He is the biggest. He makes deals, but he's not in the room making the deal.
He's not saving lives.
He's absent out of the deal. He's not there. He left the deal to a rinky-dinky Mark Meadows. He left the deal to a rinky-dinky Mnuchin. Where is Donald Trump? He's the deal maker. Why he's not in the room?
The deal fake.
Quiet like
That's
crickets. When you tell me about HBCUs, bro, I didn't say that to,
you talking bullshit. I don't
many
wanna hear no
people.
bull. You talking
Many
bullshit.
people like that HBCUs got money. I believe I have a conservative view here that I believe you don't throw money at a problem without accountability. Therefore, what I said, there needs to be accountability for HBCUs. Come on, bro, don't play with me.
We got a phone call. You want?
We're going to let somebody else talk besides Frank when we come back on.
Okay.
I mean, serious.
He's mad.
I'm not mad.
He's
We're
mad.
going to let somebody else talk. If you watch the show, bro, you're not letting me talk. We can't.
You have talked.
You're taking over the show. It can't be
Hello,
like,
caller.
He hasn't talked. He hasn't talked that
Hey,
much.
caller.
I need to talk.
Hello?
Call it.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we
Yep.
get you.
Oh, okay. Hey, how you guys doing, my brothers?
Good.
Man, doing well, bro. Peace.
Peace.
All right. Hey, Blaq, how you doing? This is Malcolm. I talked to you on your last show.
What's good?
I've been waiting a couple hours to get to you. I'm not
I
going
can't help that, brother. We got to speak fast because we got other brothers need to talk. So you got to speak fast on what you want. We got other brothers on the end need to talk. They came to the show.
No
I gotta
problem.
respect that.
No problem. I'll make it real fast. So you got the white teenager, 17 years old, that was up in Kenosha, that went ahead and walked over there and, shot up the people. And he was hanging with the cops prior to that. And also he was able to walk away. I got the video, the raw video. He was walking, shooting people. And then the cops, he put his hands up to the cops. The cops just looked at him, said, go ahead. Just go ahead and go past. If this was a black man, they would have shot him dead right there on the spot. And that's a fact. And then it's very sad that you're forgetting your color right now. You think that because you have 200,000, 300,000 followers, that makes you safe in America. You got to understand that you're a black man, my brother. And when you go out there, you go to any city in America where they're out there calling you nigger right now. They're calling you garbage.
Y'all hung my brother up.
No, you can't go. Okay, no, I want because that's kind of his topic right there. So I want him to ask me a question on that. So that's kind of raw because, like I say, these brothers need to talk too.
You had the audacity.
Bro, I'm being fair, bro. You need to talk. You can't.
Yeah,
you
no.
for nothing.
No. You're absolutely right. One of my biggest problems with Trump is not so much just Trump. It's the motherfuckers that he brings in who does shit. Let's talk about Bill Barr. If we don't get rid of Trump, then we have Bill Barr still ahead of the police. Okay, we have Betsy DeVos still ahead of education. Okay, so you say you care about black people. You see what I'm saying? And so it's not so much your daddy, it's not so much your orange daddy as it is the people that he's bringing in. Okay. That his enablers. And you're an enabler. So all the stuff that you're doing for black people down with the homeless, it's getting negated by the shit that you are putting
Preach,
over the
black
airwaves.
man, preach.
That's what's going on. And that's why I disrespect you. Because I had so much respect for you, but in a time like this, where this stuff is way bigger than politics.
Preach, black man.
Yes, it is.
Way bigger than politics, man. And you don't realize what you're doing.
Okay, can I answer a question? All right.
It's your show, nigga.
Okay. Then we're going to get into you. Okay. Answer to what he said, right? Every president has the right to pick who he wants to put in his office, right? He don't have to pick nobody white. He don't have to put nobody black. He has to put somebody in that agree with his politics and his policies. He doesn't have to pick who you want him to pick, right?
Nobody competent?
Okay.
I just want to ask. I'm sorry. I'm on punishment.
Give everybody 30 seconds.
I mean, at least, man. I didn't nobody interrupt. This is how it's supposed to go, bro. We supposed to give everybody time. You know what I'm saying? It's policies. It's his policies. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like Donald Trump, that's your fault. As far as me, right? I have a right to have a free mind and believe what I want to believe in. If I want to believe in Donald Trump policies, I believe in Donald Trump policies. If I want to believe he's doing stuff for black people, I have that opinion. That's my right. I shouldn't be judged by having an opinion. And if you're going to judge me and are going to say you don't respect me no more because I have an opinion, right? That shows the character of you. That shows nothing about me. You feel me? Now go ahead, brother.
No, I feel you, but I don't respect you in this climate. And it's because this shit is way bigger. This shit is way bigger.
Listen to what I'm saying, brother. If you listen to my Facebook page, right, I activate for kids And black on.
I don't care. You're negating that shit because of the shit that you're pushing around.
I don't look.
The agenda that you're pushing around.
I care.
You're selling your soul.
I care, and I bring more awareness to kids being killed by these niggas out here shooting guns.
Okay.
These grown dudes. These grown dudes out here resisting police, fighting with the police and all that shit. I don't have no love for that because I know the game.
Like I said, I guess you think that he shot himself in the back 7 times.
Look, we got a question from D-Rod for the audience. Okay. Caller right now, caller, bring him in. Black.
Caller, come on in. They will ask him, is he drunk?
Frank, how y'all doing tonight?
All right.
Doing well.
Hey, Blaq. Hey, Blaq. This is Mike. This is Mike out of Minneapolis, man.
What's up,
Thanks for taking my call tonight. Hey, I got a question with you.
Yeah.
Hey, did you guys watch from the Republican National Convention tonight from start to finish?
I
Did you see the fireworks show?
I did.
Did you see the fireworks show?
I did.
Oh, that shit was on blast.
I did.
That shit was on blast. Hey, I'm out of Minneapolis. We just had a fucking burning down last night. My brother was putting that shit out last night. Hey, Blaq, did you have that shit in L.A.? Did you have the shit in L.A.? Hey. I know y'all talking fast. I know y'all talking fast. But hey, listen.
My producer.
Hey, Blaq.
My producer going, hey, you got to ask the question, bro, because we got to get these brothers up in here. You know what I'm saying? We got to get these brothers.
Hey.
Call back. Call back. You have to call back on the show.
Okay. Let me add something to what was just said. He's saying that some things are serious, some things are not funny, and killing black people is not funny. I don't care any shape or format that you put it in. When we're talking about the genocide of our youth, we're talking about the miseducation of our youth, we're talking about the killing of our people, none of that is funny. And to sit up and turn around and start talking about the victim as he should not have did it, I don't give a damn what he did. There is no death sentence at the point. If he did a crime, even if he had a right to go to jail or whatever and face his day in court. See, on the streets, this is what's happening. They're shooting us and executing us, and we can never defend that. That's the point that the brother was making. How are you in this environment still promoting someone who's dog whistling for that killing to take place? You are still doing that. That's negating the single acts that you do, which are good acts. But we're talking about a system, and this system is oppressing black people. So that's why I feel he's saying the disrespect is occurring, because you're being disrespectful for masses of black people, not individuals that you happen to reach out and touch, but it's the majority of the people. That's what he's speaking to.
And on air, he said he don't care.
Okay, can I?
On air, he said he don't give a fuck about the brother that just got shot, about the brother that had his knee.
D-Rod, it's his turn. Can I answer him first? Then I maybe go back. Maybe it's Frank's turn or something.
Go ahead.
It's Frank's turn or something.
Go ahead. It's your show, nigga.
Okay, yeah, it's my show.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Okay, now, what you said, right? As far as me joking about stuff, right? I don't find anything funny about kids dying.
Right.
I actually cry sometimes when I make them videos because they're so hard to make. But somebody has to bring awareness. And if I have a voice, and it so happen to be a comedian voice, and I can do things that no other comedian can do, right? Why not use that? I done had Kendrick Johnson, you know Kendrick Johnson, family reach out to me. Latoya Magsby, Samaje Crosby. These are kids been murdered that their parents was impressed by my skits that reached out to me and asked me to help. I don't have fundraisers for these people. And we know all these big cases. These parents reached out to me, right? And I helped these parents out. I helped them get justice. I help raise money. I help with donations. I help with fundraising. I help with all of that. So when you say black people dying, right? I'm an ex-gang member, right? I'm an ex-gang member. When people, we used to laugh at dudes getting shot and things like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just part of the thing. I'm not going to sit up there and lie and say I didn't see what I saw. The dude got in a confrontation with the police, right? He got tased by the police. He tried to walk off. He tried to go in his car. If you listen to me, right, in my last show, I said I don't judge people because I don't know the evidence. All I know is what I saw. And I'm reporting on what I saw. I don't know what was said before then, after then, doing it, or none of that. That's not my fault. I mean, that's not my job to judge. All I've done is judge what I saw. You know, so I think Frank want to say something else.
Yeah, I just got to say this. You guys are being fooled. This is the biggest foolery I've ever seen. This dude is really a freaking liberal. That's what he really is. This is what they do. They go and they give money to black problems to make them feel better and make them feel like they don't live in a world of privilege. All you're doing is making money. You're selling your community out. You're making money off of it, and you think because you go help a little kid, it makes you feel better. It's trying to smooth your conscience because you sold your own people out, and you think because you gave you gave somebody some food on a day, you doing something? This is a joke.
That's a minute. We got a caller coming in.
All right.
Let's go take the next caller. This is for Blaq.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, do I need to talk now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, this question is for Blaq.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Blaq.
Yeah.
Yes. I think there's two things that's going on here. It seems like most of the people who are liberals or Democrat are blaming Blaq for being a black, I guess, conservative. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It seems like the panel is blaming Blaq for being a black conservative. But here's my problem. They don't say no when the liberals sit by. The Democrats don't do nothing when these shootings goes down. Everything is blamed on the Republican. I'm neither Democrat nor Republican. But it seems like the black people don't raise their voice. Look at all the killing that happened under Obama. He had a black attorney general and didn't bring any federal hate crimes against anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
brother, if I could say, I'm a conservative.
I'm gonna answer that.
So first of all, I'm a conservative. I want you to understand that. I'm a conservative to who I am. I'm a conservative and a black evangelical. So I'm saying the system in itself is corrupt. But what we're trying to talk about is I don't want to just talk about, we know the system is corrupt. Now when we're talking about Trump, we're talking about now a attitude, a disposition of some, in the church we call it the spirit, in which now takes that system and amplifies that system. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's what I have a problem when we talk about Trump.
Yeah, and all I would say is that, in addition, I'm not Democrat or Republican. I'm independent.
Right.
And the point.
Right. I want to get this in. Yeah. Let me get this. See, this is my thing. Is that it's like no matter what happens. Now if we're gonna be honest, we're black people before this virus was living better under Trump than Obama. If we're honest, I know that's sacrilegious to some people, but is the man perfect? No. But what I'm saying, if you really, really look at the policies and look at the truth, black unemployment was at an all-time low before this virus hit.
Okay, let me deal. I didn't finish my point.
We're gonna get back to you, Carlos.
Okay, real quick. You gotta define what living better is.
Right.
You know, like we have already said, having more in an economic situation and float up, but you still have less in terms of percentages. If you look at the wealthy 1%, the percentages has mushroom under Trump. The middle class has shrunk, and that's a formula economically for a crash, and it's coming. But my point to what you're saying about the employment figures, well, we were fully employed in slavery. But does that mean that we have a livable wage?
Right.
Does that make us a better situation? So you
Still
can't
in
use
ghettos.
that because the gaps are much higher. Go ahead.
No, you want to say something about that?
No, go ahead.
You want to say something about that?
I just want to say that I think I'm tired of the talking points. Black people are living, whether it was a Democrat or Republican president, black people are still living in ghettos. Black people are still getting killed by the police. Right. Black people we're still at the bottom of the barrel. I don't care. And just because you have a job or you're employed doesn't mean that it made it for black people. That's it. And y'all gonna stop selling these talking points of unemployment. We're talking about careers. We're talking about how to make a black people have the American dream. And that's what we don't want to begin to engage. But because, again, black go around and helping one little kid over here and get him something to eat, we think that is doing something noble instead of talking about how do we change a system that has been anti-black as we see with 8 civil rights acts.
And underneath Trump, they even took it to a higher level. Now, listen, they was killing people, yes, when Obama was in office. And that was the hate. That was the beginning. They were hating even before Obama. But then when Obama came in office, they started hating even more because they wanted to show and prove that they're not going to listen to, they're not going to stand for a black man being in office. Okay, so now they got Trump. Now the change is off. Now they feel, that's why they feel like they can walk around and kill folks at 17 years old with an AK-47 and not even get
no consequences.
No consequences.
The police didn't say nothing with him with that gun in his hand.
Nothing.
Now, can I say something? Now, can I say something?
Nothing. I wish that you would approach that. That's why I have no respect for
can I say
you
that?
or any Trump supporter.
It's my turn. It's my turn, right?
Okay, go ahead.
Now, when they say all the, now I'm going to answer the caller's question. It's crazy how every problem is blamed on a Republican, right?
No, we didn't.
Bro, I let everybody talk.
I didn't
We
say
said
anything
Trump.
about Republicans.
We said Trump.
I didn't,
You're not going to lie on us either.
I didn't interrupt you not one time.
You're not going to lie.
I said what the caller said.
Go ahead.
I said what the caller said.
Go ahead.
I said what the caller said. Okay, the caller said, you know what I'm saying, everybody is blaming everything on Trump, right? You know what I'm saying? Every time something go wrong, it's Donald Trump's fault this. Donald Trump is spreading the flames of racism. Donald Trump is this. Donald Trump is that, right?
Correct.
When you have all these problems and shootings and killing happening in democratic cities, Donald Trump is asking for federal, he's offering federal help. He's offering these people help, right? But you don't see none of these democratic politicians taking none of these help, right? And they talking about what democratic cities taking federal help?
Well, you're talking about federal help, but listen.
That's militia coming in.
Can I ask you a question?
Who the fuck was militia coming in town shooting up the motherfuckers? What the fuck's wrong with your ignorant ass, man?
It's a precursor.
That's so bullshit.
What he's saying is when you asking for federal troops to come in, that is like a war.
Who in camouflage?
That's a war. Exactly. That's a war on the citizens of the country. That's a precursor for Nazi Germany, just like they did with the brown shirts in Nazi Germany.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, right? So when Black Lives Matter stand outside white people's house demanding stuff with cell phones, holding guns and telling them to get out and things like that, and if they come in and have sex with their wife and their kids, is that not
That wasn't Black Lives Matter.
That was Black Lives Matter.
Motherfucker, what is Black Lives Matter?
That ain't got nothing to do with it.
I'm just asking.
What the fuck is wrong with Black Lives Matter?
Black Lives Matter done it.
Bitch. What the fuck is wrong with Black Lives Matter? Is that so goddamn hard? We just want to matter, motherfucker. You ignorant ass. You sitting over there with that bullshit, man, and you're spreading that shit.
Right.
I can't sit here and listen to you, motherfucker. You motherfucking virus. You're a goddamn virus, man.
D-Right.
He's COVID.
Is this no. D-Right. Is you acting like a black man or a nigga right now?
This is the China
virus. Can I ask you a question? Are you acting like a black man or a nigga right now?
I am being an angry man. I'm not acting like shit.
You acting like a nigga.
If he was acting like a nigga, he probably would have already choked you out. That's what a nigga would already did.
No. If he knew I was,
I'm just standing up. I'm just standing up to you, Black. I'm just standing up to you, Black.
If he knew I was a nigga too, he would.
I'm just standing up to you, Black. It could go down any kind of way it go down. But I'm just standing up to you, that's all.
All right.
It can go down any kind of way it go down.
Hey,
you got to call him. You got to call him.
You see how aggravated and angry people get because you tell them the truth? The nigga been over here spreading lies. He been spreading, motherfucker. That's not proving nothing. That's ignorant. Okay, call. Go ahead. Hey, somebody got their shit down.
You got
to tone their shit down.
That's the caller.
You got to turn their shit down.
Hey, caller.
Hey, bro, you gotta mute your background, man.
Okay, let's go.
That's ignorant.
Oh, I love it.
That's
Hey, come on. Hey. You're not going to do that to a black man. Hey, caller, you got a question for me?
They just called me a bitch. What you mean? I ain't going to do it to no black man. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
He called you a virus.
He called me a bitch.
Caller, you have a call? Caller?
He called you.
Yeah.
He called you Corona.
Yeah,
basically.
I can hear you.
That's what I heard.
Go ahead, caller.
Hey, let's listen to the caller.
Okay, thanks for taking my call, first of all. I appreciate you guys doing all this. And I just wanted to ask, first of all, I just wanted to mention I'm a victim of police brutality myself. I've had a knee on the back of my neck. I know how it feels. I got a battery on a Leo charge. just because my face was so deep in the dirt that I had to basically like squirm my way out of the grip so I wouldn't suffocate. Basically, I felt like I was gonna. I saw white and everything. But anyway, that's beside the point. Police are like roid junkies. They like to be violent towards people. I think regardless of what color you are. I do understand that it is predominantly more violent towards black people. That's just how it is. But anyway, D-Rod, Frank, I would like to ask you guys, if you could do one thing to make this country better, what would it be and why?
If I could do one thing that can make this country better, what I would do is I would revamp the police department. I would totally revamp the police department. I think the police department needs, if you want to hear policy, first of all, I think they need to have training from anywhere from two years be coming in, and I think every year I think every 3 years they need to have a revamped training, and they need to learn self-defense tactics that have nothing to do with deadly force.
No.
I agree.
Oh, okay.
They need to be
I agree.
vetted. They need to be vetted. And they need to be
psychological evaluation. It's like intense ones.
Intense one. And it needs to be often. And if they don't pass the evaluation, which should come probably at least bi-monthly, if they don't pass it, then they should be terminated. Because they do not deserve to be police officers if they don't know how to de-escalate.
Exactly, and the worst part is if you are unlucky enough to make it into the prison system, I've been there and I've seen it firsthand. The police are the first ones to encourage someone to get their ass stabbed or beat, something like that. Well, they're worse than the actual police on the street. So I mean, it's just the system is messed up from the inside out.
Well,
it's rotten to the core. I'm a conservative, but I also recognize what's going on in this country.
Okay,
so like I'm torn, but you know. I want the best for everyone in this country, so I pray for everyone on here.
But
so.
you see, if
thanks for taking my call, y'all.
I'll give the history because if you know the origin of policing in this country came out of the slave catchers. So oppression of black people by police is part and parcel of policing. There's a whole history of mine. And then when you had the situation reversed, black police were prevented from arresting white criminals. And so the whole system was racialized and is racialized. In terms of training, a police officer is on the streets inside of 6 months. What kind of training is that? You know, in terms of these people are empowered with deadly force, as Frank said, with 6 months training. Now, we are educators, and we can tell you how much training we have to have just to be in front of children. But these people have deadly force and the capability of taking lives with 6 months training. None dealing with emotion, none dealing with trauma, none dealing basically with psychology and de-escalation. Right. In 6 months' time, you're never going to be an effective police or police thing. So you're going to go to the stereotype, which is fear, and then that stereotype of fear translates to death. Big as we are, when a black widow spider hits this table, we're going to smash it because we're afraid of the potential of that black widow spider. So the potential of the black male or black people in this society is a fear for these people, and they're trained on it, and they jump on it as soon as we hit the streets.
Well, me, I don't give a fuck about the police. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about the police choking me out. I'm not worried about the police shooting me because guess what? I'm not going to be nowhere with the motherfucking police at. I'm going to be at work. If I ain't going to be at work, I'm going to be traveling, handling the business. I'm not worried about no police shooting me or choking me the fuck out. I'm more worried about one of these niggas out here shooting and choking me out. This year, I done had more black dudes roll up on me and ask me where I'm from, what I'm doing over here, and doing all that, then I had the police. So I'm not worried about no police. I'm worried about somebody mistaking me for somebody else or judging me by my past and doing something to me. I'm not, my biggest threat is not
maybe
the police.
Maybe you should stay out the hood if you're that scared.
Yeah. I'm in the hood every day. I'm
well, you need
scared.
to get out.
I just said I'm worried. I said if I'm going to be worried about something,
scared.
I said if I'm going to be worried about something, it's going to be worried about that, right? You said you worried about the police, so if you scared, you need to get up out the hood.
We watch all of it, but you know, but
police is everywhere.
Like you
I'm
said,
not scared of the police. Fuck the police. That's what I say. Fuck the police.
Well, listen.
Answer. Can you please, caller? Can you come in, please?
Fuck the police. That's what they used to say.
Ice Cube.
Thank you. Good evening, caller. Go ahead.
Yeah. I went to school in Long Beach. I'm white. And I was probably one of 7 or 8 white kids who went to Poly High School.
At Poly? Okay.
We were the first school to have metal detectors to protect the children. And the problem I have is that I saw when I was in school how I was treated a little different than my black peers. And it might have been because I was white, but it was also because I didn't disrupt the classroom so much. And
Gotcha.
I just think that there has to go with parenting for the black kids to rise above where they're at.
Got you. Hey, when you was at Poly, also when you was at Poly, y'all had like 3,000-4,000 students, right? Like it was crazy how many how that school was overpopulated.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had a huge Asian population, Cambodian and Vietnamese, and and there was a pecking order in school, and I was kind of immune from it. And I was always protected by black friends that were there. So, but if I wasn't, I would have been beat up every day.
Listen, I would say to you, man, we're not saying that there's not challenges in inner cities. And I think you being there, that there's challenges in inner cities. What we're saying is how do we are able to fix those challenges? And what I'm saying is only thing Donald Trump has offered is opportunity zones, which only cause gentrification. It doesn't help the situation at hand of helping. You gave us something. Parenting is big, and I agree with you. Maybe that needs to be more available. Man, thank you for your call.
Oh, I echo his sentiments in the inner city. We're at war. And we're looking for policies. We're looking for systems. We're looking for permanency. We're not looking for a handout, basically, which is what you're talking about with these programs. You could, as the pastor can tell you, it's better to teach a man to fish than to give a man a fish, because that's what's going on with all these programs. Now, what's going on with austerity is that they're slashing and cutting the social programs and the systems, to give the money to the concentration of wealth to the wealthy without taxes. Many of these corporations that they say are going to hire in the inner city, and we know that they outsource it all over the nation, because the bottom line is that the flag is not red, white, and blue. The flag is profit. It's green. So that's what we're saying. We need those type of program systems. And what is Trump offering in terms of a system that is beneficial to the masses of the people and not just concentrating to a few?
Because Blaq, don't you agree with this? Isn't it better to set up programs for entrepreneurship than it is to be sitting up here talking about unemployment and giving people jobs? You from the hood, right?
What do you think the tax breaks and him cutting the regulations was for? It was to get black employment. Because they had a lot of regulations.
I said entrepreneurship. You're an entrepreneur.
That is entrepreneurship. Having your own business is entrepreneurship, brother.
Brother, but what I'm saying is you don't need a tax break when you don't have no taxes yet. You don't have a business yet.
You need regulations to be cut, because if they say you can't have a door right here, you have to have a door right here in order to have a business. And Donald Trump say you don't have to have a door right there. That opens that business. Donald Trump has cut regulations, brother.
So what about money? What about money? What about seed money started?
Donald Trump have gave tax breaks, right?
To who?
To the workers.
But you need
he's talking about
seed money to start before you get there.
That's what he's talking about. Investment.
Everybody has seed money to start.
Listen. America is the only place where you can go from nothing to something. It's been people that's homeless, right? That's been millionaires. Tyler Perry is one of them.
Yes.
It's been plenty of incidents where people have been homeless that turned to millionaires, right? America always give you a place to sleep, always give you a place to eat, and they will take care of you. That's three things they're not going to turn you down from, right? Now, I hear everybody saying,
there's 500,000 people who are homeless. What are you saying? They're going to give you a place to sleep? Where?
Dog, if them people
drive down the street.
Go to a shelter. They go to a shelter.
It's only so many in the shelters.
No. It's only so many take them shelters.
It's only so many beds in the shelter, man.
It's only so many people.
You know that.
No, it's only so many people take advantage of them shelters, because a lot of people don't want to go into them shelters, because a lot of people are mentally disturbed and they want to stay on the street.
I agree with that.
So why was you on the street then?
Who, me? Bad circumstances.
That's what I'm saying.
Is but there were shelters. You shouldn't have to be on the street, right?
No. When I was on the street, right, I'll be honest, I done that by choice because I was hustling. You know what I'm saying? Because if anybody hustles, you sleep in cars, you stay with people's houses. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to spend no money on no motel or nothing like that because you hustling. You know what I'm saying? That was a different thing back then. That was, different lifestyle.
Okay, we got another caller. This is directed to D-Rod and Blaq. D-Rod, go ahead and call.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I grew up in a predominantly white neighborhood, and there's just some things where kind of, there's been some people who have been shot by the police and killed in questioning, and other incidents where people were beaten poorly and just unacceptable behavior. But I wanted to know, how much of it do you believe is classism versus racism, or if it's not that case at all?
You said classism?
Yeah, classism versus racism.
Good race. Good question.
How much do I believe that it's almost 80-20 racism and then classism. Okay, because you have you see white folks that are getting accosted by the police, and they're able to be subdued and taken in peacefully. Dylan, the dude that shot up the church, and the list goes on. The guy the other day, and then you have black people who get, just because they're black. And the cops have an opportunity to take them down, and they just do, and that's their choice in the beginning. So I still say that racism far outweighs that.
Okay, well, as far as race and classes, right? I don't think LeBron James' son have to worry about the same thing my son got to worry about. I don't think LeBron James got to worry about the same thing my son father got to worry about. So when you say race and class, right? If your race, you already labeled, right? Your class can break that label, right? Because it's also what you live, right? LeBron James' son and his whole family can say something I can't say, and that's talk to my lawyer. I can't say that. LeBron James can say that. LeBron James' son, Doc Rivers, all them NBA players, right? That drive Mercedes and Maseratis and stuff like that want to quit because somebody got shot, when he was the same people that's saying we need to get back to working because we need to heal America.
Who was the football player that got beat up in Vegas?
Right, it doesn't matter. Right, at the end of the day, I think when it comes to the police, I think when it comes to the police, I'm saying there's racism there, sir. I'm saying there's classism there, but I'm saying that the police has come to a point of being an entity because we give them this immunity that they don't give a damn who you are. If you don't do what they tell you to do, they're going to beat your ass. And that's the problem I have. That they don't even care about that. They think that many of them are above the law and they can do it. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you get belligerent with them enough, they will. I'm in L.A. Los Angeles, the LAPD believes they are the judge and the jury, and so they don't really care what color you are, because they, at the end of the day, if they have to, deadly force is gonna happen. So at the end, all I'm saying to you is, yes, racism is there. Yes, classism there. But more importantly, the police has now become their own entity, that they feel that they're okay, that they can break the law and they're above the law. And as American citizens, we should not live like that. This is the land of the free. And we have to ask ourselves, why is it that we feel that we should look at the police and feel that we have to be antagonistic against the police?
Right.
Okay, now, me personally, right? I don't, as a black man, and now that I'm living right, I don't fear the police like I used to fear the police. When I was riding around with drugs, guns, and all that other stuff, I had a natural fear for the police. But it wasn't no fear about I'm going to get killed, because I felt if they pulled me over and I got caught, I was going to jail. I wasn't going to resist. I wasn't going to do anything. They got me. I got. Now, with my new life, I don't worry about the police no more, because I'm legal. I don't worry about them pulling me over and they finding drugs in my car. I don't worry about them pulling me over, you know what I'm saying, I got warrants, or I hung with somebody that done a drive-by and I may be labeled to, because these are the things I experienced. But now, since I'm living right, I don't associate with that stuff. I don't get into fights with police. I don't get into fights with other people as far as women, like some of these dudes who got arrested. I don't fall asleep drunk in parking lots and things like that. I don't drink and drive. It's certain things I do not do to put myself inside them predicaments. So when you say race and class, it also has do with decision making. I don't put myself in them positions.
I've never put myself in that position.
Okay, but you don't need that. That's my point. You know, you talking about a 17-year-old white male can walk down the street with an AK-47 and let off with actually police approval. And you were talking about me at 17 years old, hadn't done any of these things, get pulled over because I'm driving a Mercedes-Benz, my parents, in Hollywood, hadn't done anything, and having a gun put to my head and being called Johnny Joe Pimp at 17 years old and getting hit and getting the knees kicked from under me at 17 had nothing to do with me doing wrong. Hadn't had no drugs, hadn't had no drinks, wasn't messing with anybody, was not out of anything else. The only factor was I was a black man. And if you're talking about class, I was in another class at that time driving a Mercedes, and they felt that I didn't deserve that.
It goes in black culture. When the police get around, black people tell their kids, be quiet.
That's right.
Like, why do you have to feel that you have to be invisible? The kids have to stop talking. This is I didn't do drugs, bro. I didn't gang bang. I didn't do none of that. And yet was pulled over by the police, have been roughed up by the police because driving while black. I didn't talk to him disrespectful. I haven't done all. You don't have to have that. And what you're trying to imply is that the people who have got killed for some reason they needed to. The problem that you have is this: you still cannot defend excessive force. If there's no gun, if nobody's, you're talking about a man who just got shot and his back was toward anybody. You can't do that anywhere. Almost anywhere else, you would consider that a sanctioned killing.
That's it.
I got you a question.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Got a question, right?
You had a knee on a man who said, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. For now, the world watched it for over 8 minutes, and you going to have the nerve to say somebody deserved that? Nobody deserves that.
When did I say I deserve? When did I say somebody deserved?
You said, well, because obviously I ain't worried about they ain't had drugs. I ain't worried about that. Man, what are you talking about?
He said it's an implication.
Somebody deserved it?
He said you implied it. He said
bro,
you
you're giving to your audience.
I said I don't go around with drugs and guns on me.
Don't you have tinted windows on your car right now?
No.
You don't have tinted windows on the car. Last time car I seen you. You didn't have no tinted windows on it?
No. I got a Mercedes-Benz, and that's a rental.
I thought you had a tinted car. I thought you had tinted windows. I thought that was a little shade on it.
What was you going to ask? You said you was going to ask a question. You remember?
No.
You was getting ready to ask
something. I forgot the question I was going to ask. Shit, I forgot the question I was going to ask. What was it talking about? Shit.
You had something on the tip of your tongue, and you said you was getting ready to ask it.
I know for that. I know for that, right? I'll ask everybody on this panel, right?
Right.
If somebody broke into your house, or somebody, or me right now, or Ant right now, had a gun on us and said, nobody move, which one of y'all going to get up and walk out the door? What you do with the police? Which one of y'all?
He got a gun on us.
Wait a minute.
But the police got a gun on you, and you walk.
But they didn't have a gun out. They pulled a gun out. So that's different.
If the police, if somebody come up in
I
here
hear you.
and say, don't nobody move, and they got a gun,
that's
which
different.
one of y'all is going?
That's different. And the only reason why I'm going to say it's different is this. The police are supposed to be trained.
They trained and
they're supposed to be trained to upkeep the law. When somebody walks in here with a gun and they put it on me, I believe that person is here to kill me. The police pull a gun out on me. I do not. If you're saying that the police, when they pull out a gun, is there to kill me, then what you're saying is my tax dollars is now sanctioning my own murder.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let me. Wait. Every police stop that happened to me, right? From what I learned, the police pulled out their gun every single time until they saw that I was secure. I didn't have no weapons on me or anything.
Do you think they do that to anybody else, though?
Huh? I'm asking the question, right?
Okay.
There was not one single time when the police didn't pull the gun, and I never thought to myself, oh, he finna kill me. He just want to see, am I good? My hands up and all that shit. As soon as he saw my hands was up and my hands were wherever he wanted, he put his hands up and began to search me and all of that, right? So what I'm trying to say is, right?
That's not proper protocol.
It's not, but go ahead.
It's not proper protocol?
That's not proper protocol.
They're not supposed to pull their weapon out.
They only did that to you because you was black. They're not doing that to everybody else.
That's right, but go ahead.
Okay. I'm not saying it's the proper protocol or not, right? I don't know that, right? And I'm being honest. Because this will happen to me, right? I don't get nervous. I don't say, oh, you doing this, you got a gun in my head or anything like that. I put like this, he just doing his job. He don't know me. I'm from the street, right? I'm from the hood, right? Now, they talking about Just because he's a police, he's not supposed to fear for his life. This dude was going to his car after you told him he was under arrest for a felony warrant, and he just got into a confrontation with somebody. He got tased, and he was going to his car. I used to gangbang. There's no way in hell I'm going to get into a fight with you, right? And you're going to go to your car?
Well, if you got if four of your homies, if there was four of your homies, if there was four, if it was four of your homies, and four of your homies tried to jump me, and I beat up all of y'all and got away. Guess what? On the street, what we say that? What we gonna say about that, bro? Okay. Come on, man.
You're talking about see. Thing is, right?
He beat up four of them.
And
their ego got hurt.
No. He beat up four. That's against the law, man. To beat up a peace officer. That's against the law.
I didn't say it wasn't.
No matter if he done it or not.
So he should have got shot behind. He should have got shot in his back.
He got shot when he shot at the police.
Who?
You talking about the nigga got shot? Brooks? Blaq Brooks? Whatever.
We talking about Blake.
Jacob
Blake.
He don't have no gun. No gun.
No.
He got shot in his back.
I thought you were talking about
He had his kids in the car.
It doesn't make no difference. I can show you. Look, I can show you a video right now of a white man who had his kids in the car. The police beat the shit out of him, tased them in the nuts. I can show you.
I'm sure
that's
you can.
wrong too.
I'm
Doc.
sure you can.
That's wrong. Doc.
I'm sure you can. But how does that negate? How does that negate what we talking about though? I'm sure they did.
Police fuck up everybody.
No. You ain't gonna say that now.
I got another video.
Not in that context.
I got another video, right? When the police say when the dude was in the swimming pool trying to get away, and the dude right there, and the police said let the nigga drown, and he was white.
Go ahead, caller.
Go ahead.
Police said let the nigga drown. I'm not gonna jump in. Hey, we got a caller for. Let the nigga drown.
He was scared of Breonna Taylor, right?
Let the nigga,
but they were scared of Breonna Taylor.
Let the nigga drown.
They was scared of Breonna Taylor too, right? Come on, man.
Let the nigga drown.
Go ahead, caller.
Caller, can you speak? Come on. Thank you for calling in.
Yes. Hello?
Caller, are you there?
Caller.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi. Yeah, this is John Rayner. Hey, Blaq.
Yeah. This John Rayner?
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, John? What's one of my time people?
Yeah, I know. I've been trying to, catch up with everything you've been saying, but, it's I'm getting tired of all this racial stuff because, I'm Native American and, call us Hispanic or whatever, Mexican or Taco Bender or whatever the hell you want to call me, But when I was in high school, I got pulled over.
John, we put the show. So, we got producer telling me to ask the question because he's trying to speed it up.
Yeah, the question is, it's not a question about being prejudiced. It's about being ignorant. A policeman pulled us over. He could have busted me with an ounce of pot, but he searched everywhere for that pot. But he was looking everywhere for it. He told us to take our shoes off and everything else. And, it's all a part of town that you live in that you're going to be manipulated in your racial, ethnic background.
John, my producer, my producer told me to wrap
question
it up.
is, okay, well, the question is, don't be always manipulating one race. It's all races.
Got you.
And
all right.
No, it's just I'm sick and tired. I'm 60 years old, and I'm tired of all this BLM. It's Black Lives Matter, not Black Lives. All lives matter.
So John, what we're saying is, so even if you don't agree with it that it's racist, it's wrong, and that's all we want to say.
That's it.
It's wrong what the police is doing.
No, okay. I want to go back to what John was saying.
What's a racist?
But it's wrong. John said it's excessive, and all I'm saying to you is it's wrong.
It's wrong.
Even if it's black, white, whoever it is,
it's wrong.
It's not right to beat people and use your force and your power.
And we're not going to say because we point out what happens to us as a race, regardless of how tired people get of hearing it. They're not as tired as we are being victims of.
Right.
And on top of that, no, hold on, let me finish. And the other point is it seems like this country is bent on being making the racist, the perpetrator, comfortable. and making them comfortable that you're not all these wicked people and all this stuff, but they're comfortable with seeing us die in these numbers and at this rate. So
I want to know what they tell. I want to know what they tell a woman that. I'm tired of hearing you getting raped.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question?
Yes. What's the question?
You saying how many black unarmed men died this year? You talking about an alarming rate? How many black unarmed men died from a gunshot this year?
This year?
This year.
Shoot, in Chicago, it's probably over 4.
No, I'm about the police.
Oh, police killers.
I don't know.
We don't know the
numbers. I don't know the
No,
numbers.
you
Because none of us really know the numbers because states and local agencies all of them don't have to report.
They don't report.
There's only major metropolitan places have made themselves report.
No,
everybody
it's social media now. It's social media now. Everybody,
right? But you don't have to report with the social media. Nobody's there.
We do know that whatever you're saying, if you're saying it's being sensationalized, I guess that's what
It's
you're
disproportionate.
implying. It's still disproportionate as far as our people is concerned. It's still
and one is too much.
What I'm asking is, the point I'm trying to make is, it hasn't been too many black people died by the hands of the police this year.
One is too many.
And we have people on the news saying it's people dying every day.
Ain't that many?
You don't know there's not.
Hey, it ain't that many of us getting killed.
Wait. You don't know if it's not because everybody doesn't have a camera everywhere.
Exactly.
But what I'm saying is one is too many,
One
bro.
is too much.
Period. That is not your job. Your job is not to come
quantify
out and be killing and using excessive force.
You act like
and I'm not going to get it.
Which one of the killings was intentional?
All of them.
All of them?
If they squelch the trigger.
When you pulled out your gun and pulled the trigger, you're trained to. It was intentional. And you didn't shoot in the leg, you shot to kill. That's what you're trained to do.
I don't know what, I mean, so if the officer is not supposed to pull out his gun if he fear for his safety?
He shoot to kill.
Is the officer supposed to pull out his gun if he fear for safety?
No.
Fear for safety is a buzzword.
No.
That's a buzzword.
If you fear your life is in danger.
Fear? That's right.
Fear for safety is different. You have look at it. First of all, let's just be simple. Look at an officer's belt. He has so many other options, bro. He's the trained one. Why are you in fear of your life? Because that's a black man?
He doesn't have to be in fear of his life. The use deadly force. He doesn't have to.
Yes, you do.
No, he does not.
Deadly force?
He doesn't.
Well, that's a problem then.
Bodily harm. Death or bodily harm.
That's a problem.
That's a problem, bro.
That's a problem.
He got more tools.
Can I
they got more tools in his belt than
Batman.
Batman.
That narrative if it was your family.
That's right.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
And the problem is this. Hold on.
You don't think nobody in my family got shot by the police?
Nobody said that.
I don't know about your family, Black.
You don't think nobody got?
I'm saying if you were standing there and had to watch your family get chokehold, taken down to the ground.
I got chokehold in front of the police. I got chokehold in front of the police.
I'm talking about your family, motherfucker.
My brother got choked down in front of me at the same time.
You
we was in a high-speed chase, you know what I'm saying?
So you don't care?
No, we was in a high-speed chase.
You don't care?
No, we was in a high-speed chase. We was doing wrong. We was running for the police. We had just got through doing some dirt. We had running from the police.
Do nothing wrong?
No, this is when I was younger, brother.
But what I'm saying,
when I was younger, ignorant.
But what I'm saying is when the police finally got you, when the police got you,
they beat the shit
when they
out of
first
me.
got you. But why they beat you when they got you now?
No.
Because you ran, huh? Just because you ran?
No, we was driving. I don't even know what. Look,
listen,
I got in the car. I was in the back. I was in the back seat. So when I hopped out, I knew it was over because the two drivers already got out, and the police was already there. So when I got out, I automatically got on the ground, and the nigga kicked me in the back. Bam! Right in the back. Bam!
Why?
I don't know.
Why you was already down?
I don't know. They beat the shit out of me, but I never thought it was like I was a victim. I'm like,
you was a victim.
They fucked me up.
You was done.
I know. I ran from the police. They fucked me up.
Yeah.
I think.
And most of these other cases is a death sentence. That's what we're saying. Because it's escalating.
But why he's saying that is I was 12 years old when the police killed my father. Mm-hmm. You robbed me of my father at 12 years old. All because, and you didn't have to beat him. He was already in police custody. He was already in jail. Mm-hmm. Why did you have to kill him?
Well, my father got killed by the police before I was born.
Mm. And when they robbed you of your father, they robbed you of your. That was that. You can.
I think I put it like this, right? I'm a stronger believer in God, and I believe that probably made me a stronger man, you know, and a better father. I don't think God made him make mistakes, and I don't think he.
But God said, "Thou shalt not kill."
That's whoever killed him. That was that man's fault. I mean, I had no say so over that.
You got a caller?
Recording.
Caller, come on in.
Hey, Blaq.
Yeah.
I got a question. Hey, you know how me and you are so like peaceful and we're so happy because we're so, how we know how God loves us, right?
Yes, exactly.
Hey, how come these other great men around you, these men these no what. All right, Blaq. I won't cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Hey, no, you got a bunch of great men around you. You got great American men that know their history, and I've watched their channel. Mm-hmm. These men, they know what the hell's going on. Mm-hmm. But the question is like, why do they bullseye in on the white man? Like, look. If you want to talk about, cultural appropriation. Cultural appropriation.
Yes,
that's some shit I heard this last year, right? Cultural appropriation. So, if we ain't gonna do cultural appropriation, why do black people even wear shoes or anything?
So you,
what are you suggesting
So you suggest wait.
We
no. I'm not mad.
No,
I'm just trying to say.
We're gonna correct you on your history. We're gonna correct you on your history. Because we can make a suggestion.
Let's talk about it.
Hold on. Why do white people take baths? It was because a black man taught them how to take baths when they were in Europe. Now you can look that up. Or why do white people?
Why do y'all read? Because Moses found y'all on the Caucasoid Mountain.
Exactly.
Y'all was still beating y'all wives over the head. Wait. You gotta know your history.
You have to know history.
Moses was a Jew. He wasn't black.
He was a Hebrew.
He was a Hebrew. There was no Jews.
Hebrew ain't black.
Black.
Hebrew ain't black. The Egyptians are black. But look, wait. Okay, wait. You wait. You know what? I seen black call y'all on the LA streets. Y'all are black Israelites. I don't give a fuck.
I'm not a black Israelite.
No, they're not black Israelites.
No. Y'all are black. Black. Chime in. Black. Chime in.
Hey, can I say this?
Hey, Black. Yeah. I can't say it, right? Because you said I can't say it. Wait, Black.
You niggas.
Yeah, right.
You niggas.
Right.
No.
Y'all are black Israelites. Stop fucking. Stop trying to call me out.
You niggas are black Israelites.
Stop trying to call me out.
No. You say it because you want to.
No, you niggas are black Israelites.
You say it.
I won't say it. You know why I won't say it? I won't say it. I won't say it because Black told me no.
But hold on,
forget about Black.
The fuck I did. No. I never did. I'm about it. I'm here in Minneapolis, in the fucking Naples. I will never fucking say that shit. You know why? Because I'm full of love. I would dare. Look.
You feel
like Master P said, I'm about it. I'll smoke the.
Come on, you listen. You said it.
The fuck I did. The fuck you will never put that shit in my mouth. You will never put that shit in my mouth because you know why? Because I know.
And what shit is that?
What is it? You said it.
I will never put racism as a Trump supporter. As a Trump supporter. Yeah.
Hey, can I tell you?
Yes, sir.
I just want to say this to you, bro.
No. I'm a Trump supporter. I would never be rude.
Listen. On this site, none of us
have
a problem.
Who is this? This is D-Rod?
No, this is Frank.
Sorry, Frank. Hey, Frank. I got a lot of respect for you, Frank. I got a lot of respect for you. You know why? Because your family's got those rentals and shit. That's about it, man. I'm so cool. I love everything you said. I love listening to all the man. I saw when you were on WeAreLa before you even brought Black on there, man. That was about it.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Right now, I want to let y'all know. Right,
go Black.
You can't be on here calling these white people crackers and accusing them of things and things like that. Right?
Yeah. Hey.
Why can't I?
I ain't calling him no cracker.
But I didn't. Nobody here said that. But why can't I? If I
you saying he was? That's his show. That's
Can the caller chime in?
No.
Hey, producer. Hey, Black. Can the caller chime in? No. Do you know what? Do you know why I can chime in?
Hey, bro. Do you watch WeAreLa?
Listen.
Let me finish.
Shit.
Let me finish. You can't call people crackers.
We free though.
See the thing about.
Hey, you know why?
Hold on. The thing about
You have no fucking clue.
Hey, the thing about me, right, is my supporters are a reflection of me, right? So they have the same mentality that I have, right? So if you call them out of their name, they're going to fucking respond. They're not pussies. They're not bitches. They're just white. You know what I'm saying? And you can't come at them like
so
they're
who
pussy.
did? That's what we're asking you.
I didn't call him a cracker.
Who called him that?
I didn't call him no cracker.
And he said,
who called him that? I'm asking you.
And your caller
See,
said
they
this,
hear that stuff because
and your caller said that we said we had a problem with white
do.
men.
Y'all act like y'all do.
I didn't have a problem with white men. We've been talking about the police.
And
we've been talking about white
Trump.
supremacy.
Y'all said racism and white supremacy. That's
Yeah.
white shit. That's white people.
That's not white
because
people.
y'all said all Trump
White
supporters.
supremacy
Y'all said Trump supporters. Y'all
explain
said
it white to you.
Donald Trump is a racist.
He
and
is.
everybody, the people
He
who
is
support
a
him
racist.
are
He is.
racist.
These
so
are
that
facts.
Means, so that
But
means
you-
calling
but-
them racist.
But you support him too, and I call you internal racist.
Exactly.
Well,
The white supremacy. That's
don't-
white
so look,
supremacy.
Don't be mad.
I'm not mad that he said nigga. He wanted to say nigga. You see how he,
said
got it
it.
out?
He said it with
And I
love.
let him say it.
But
No, he said it too.
No, he didn't say it.
He
I
did
said
say
it.
it.
He had
You're
you
not
say it.
listening.
I said nigga.
No, he said it too.
He said it too.
We gotta go.
But let's go.
We gotta call.
All right.
Last words.
We gotta call this the last word. Okay. We're gonna get in the last word. We see this is the wild show, you know what I'm saying? It's a fun show. We got a lot of good points out. We got the drunk, belligerent man with all this old blamming and all this old shit, you know what I'm saying? We got the intelligent man over here who know everything about nothing. And we got this motherfucker over here with the African medallion shirt, you know what I'm saying, that know everything about history, you know what I'm saying? I'm Blaq Rosebudd. I'm finna let them put their little shots out before we get up out of here, then we're gonna be up out of here. Go ahead.
Go from D-Rock.
Go ahead, D-Rock.
All right. We're going to bring this thing home right now, okay? And the bottom line is that what you are doing, Blaq, is
No, we off of me, nigga. We going to shots
You
out.
asked me, motherfucker. Don't tell me what I got to wrap up with. Okay, this is what the fuck I want to wrap up with. And the problem is you. That's why I came. I came down here to talk about what the fuck you're doing and the message that you're putting out in the community. And that's what the fuck that I got to say.
I just want to say this. Over 30 million people are unemployed right now and can't feed their families. And whatever you say is the Republican National Convention was quiet at a place where people are hurting. This week, people are hurting, and Donald Trump is supposed to be a decision maker. He made no decision because he's not sat at the table to cut a deal. I can't vote for somebody who doesn't care about my everyday being, period.
I would just like to say, I'm going to speak forcefully for the interests of black people. I would say that I have not heard anything that promotes the interests of black people. We're the only people that's frowned upon for looking out for our own interests. All other people can look for their interests and be identified and congratulated and supported. But as soon as we do it, it's, you have to incorporate everyone. Nobody deals with our specific issues. So if we don't deal with our specific issues and have an agenda for our specific issues, there will never be addressed. And we don't believe in a master-slave relationship, which is what basically this is. It's like we're going to give out some pittances or an extra piece of fat back or some extra gravy and maybe make them go away and be quiet. But actually sitting at the table and being a diner, that's not on the table. We're there as servants, not as diners. Just because we're there at the table doesn't mean that we participate in America. And so that's what we're talking about. If that's not happening in our interest, then we're done.
Okay, let me finish off, right? First of all, last of all, right? They're talking about Donald Trump, right? Joe Biden has no history with black folks. If you look at anything Joe Biden done that has anything to do with black folks, it was recently, right? Donald Trump has a history with black folks, right? Mike Tyson, Herschel Walker, I can go on with Jesse Jackson. Hold on.
Central Park 5.
I gave you your chance, brother. I gave you your chance, right? So the thing is, right, they haven't, Joe Biden don't talk about his policies because he don't want people like this to know about his policies. Joe Biden has promised every other entity, every other race something besides black folks. He said he's going to do something for Mexicans the first day. He said he's going to do something for North Korea Iraq. Everybody, Joe Biden has included everybody besides black folks. The only thing he says for black folks is Black Lives Matter. Nothing else. No policies, no kind of breaks, no regulations, nothing for black folks. No laws, right? The only thing, right, we just passed a prison reform, a police reform law by Tim Scott, who was a Republican. Black Democrats shot it down, right? And we want to talk about prison reform, that like the Democrats is running around doing right now. Because of Donald Trump, thousands of black men and women got out of federal penitentiary, right?
Well, we're in the state.
That's prison reform, right?
We're in state. Though.
Donald Trump doesn't control the state. He controls the federal. He can't let people out of the state, right? You have all these so-called politicians doing nothing about prison reform, doing nothing about nothing about prison reform, nothing about police reform, nothing. Just all talk. Every bill that the Republicans passed has got shot down. So if you're gonna say what Donald Trump ain't doing for you, you got to tell me something that the Democrats are doing for you.
Where were you
I just
shooting down Obama with
Obama ain't done enough for Obama. The only thing Obama done something for was gays.
Can I ask you this? All I'm saying to you, Black. I'm saying, Black. I'm asking you to say why the deal maker is not in the room. Y'all can talk about every other thing. The deal maker is not in the room to make sure
the deal maker is the House. They got to make the deal for him to sign it.
He won't even come to the room. I don't want Mark Meadows to talk for me and Mnuchin. My president needs to be in the room with the head.
He just signed an executive order.
He's supposed to lead. That's
He's
what
signed an executive
He's
order.
supposed to lead, though. He's supposed to lead.
We got to wrap it up.
At the end of the day, and the thing about
executive order.
And he took the money from FEMA. He took the money from FEMA and gave it, and now they got a hurricane going on right now. He took the FEMA money, and now the hurricane people in Texas ain't gonna have no money, bro. I'm done, bro.
Poor Donald.
We're gonna wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad y'all heard from the geniuses up here. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they can preach this to somebody who needs to hear it like nobody. You feel me? But we're gonna be up out here. We're gonna be back next week. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what we're gonna do next week, but we're gonna be back. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back. Google it.
So Camilla Harris is
That was a dumbass question because we
the hottest economy. Our country is in serious trouble.
It is. If you vote for Joe Biden, we're gonna be in some serious fucking trouble.